Hey guys, good morning and welcome to today's predictions. If you are new to the channel, make sure you like this video, make sure you subscribe to this channel, and make sure that you join our Telegram channel. It's pinned in the comment section. Yesterday was a good day. We were able to win our three odds, and I just want to thank you guys, those of you and many of you who've been very, very supportive even though we were going through a bad time due to the cup matches, which I told you guys. A good number of you were very, very understanding. I always appreciate your positive comments because when we lose a prediction, it's really not my fault or our fault. As I said yesterday, we are dealing with the most unserious set of players ever in the history of football. So you like a 24-year-old who is already a multi-millionaire. You really can't expect him to come out and run, right? Or that's how they think, you know. So it's very, very difficult when you bet on these people and then they mess you up. So, but we will try our very best to see how we can keep winning despite match fixing issues because these clubs too have been overtaken by betting companies. Imagine 1xBet being the official sponsor of a club like Barcelona, being the official sponsor of many football competitions. So, what do you expect? It's very difficult, but we will try our very best to see. So today we have just two games because, again, as I said, this is the weekend after Champions League. There are usually a lot of issues. You have um, there are teams coming back. There are teams that were rested. So we need to trade cautiously. After this weekend, there will be a lot of stability because there won't be any cup games again, I think, for the next 2 to 3 weeks. So the matches we have, all the predictions are based on the goal market, and it gives a total of 2.09 odds. So I'll take you guys through the game. The very first game is from the Scottish Cup semi-final. It's a game involving Rangers and Hearts. When you look at Rangers is a team that has averaged 2.5 goals, right? Not just home, but even when they play away from home, right? So there's only been two matches that they didn't score one or more goals, and one of those two games was in the Europa League. So, but whenever they've played domestically, as they're about to play today, they always score or average two or more goals. And this is a hard team whenever they play away from home, as they're playing away from home today. They always score and concede. They've actually managed to score in four out of their last five away matches. I mean, you look at head to head, four out of their last five games have produced two or more goals whenever they play. So this is a game that will produce goals. I don't have any doubt about that. It's a semi-final, and both of them will want to make it to the semi-finals. Expect Hearts to get a goal. You should also expect Rangers to win by scoring two or more goals. So the odd for over two goals is 1.22. The next fixture is the clash of the Titans. It's a game involving Real Madrid and Barcelona. These two teams are fighting for something very, very important. And it's quite interesting that Barcelona is coming back from, losing out from qualifying to the semi-final of the Champions League. And we have the Real Madrid team that played just a few days ago after defying Man City to qualify for the semi-final. So expect Real Madrid to be more excited, more invigorated, but a little bit tired for this fixture. And then expect Barcelona to have rested more, to want to prove a point, to want to give their fans something to cheer about. And when you look at the standings, Real Madrid will want to wrap up the league title. If they win today, they'll essentially push themselves to a situation where they'll just be left with, I think, one or two more games to officially wrap up the league title. Then you have this Barcelona team that wants to make sure that at least they qualify second. or they finish second uh, on the table, or see if they could potentially, just potentially, beat Real Madrid to the title, which is impossible. But I mean, statistically, mathematically, it's still possible, anyways. So when you look at Real Madrid's goal scoring form, it's interesting that four out of their last five games have produced two or more goals when they've played at home. You look at Barcelona away from home. Barcelona is averaging two goals away from home. Head to head shows that this is a fixture that always produces goals whenever they play, right? So, literally speaking, four out of their last five meetings have produced 2.5 goals. So, given the importance of this fixture for both teams, this is a fixture you can expect goals. So, I'm expecting for sure Barcelona is going to get a goal. Real Madrid will get goals. It's a game that is likely to end in 2-2, two goals, like both teams scoring 2-2, or Real Madrid edging them out by maybe 3 goals to one or 3 goals to two. So for that reason, we are saying this fixture will produce over 2 goals and the odd is 1.24. The next fixture is a game involving Borussia Dortmund and Leverkusen. For your information, Leverkusen has already won their league title. So right now, they're just playing to satisfy the total number of games that every team should play, right? They've already qualified for Europe, they've won their league title, and they don't really have anything they're playing for. But this Dortmund team is playing for Champions League qualification. And when you take a look at their standings, it's interesting that Borussia Dortmund is position 5, 56 points. They need to keep pushing. They need to win 3 points today and move into the top four. That's how critical it is for them. Even a draw cannot help them because RB Leipzig won yesterday. So they need to also win to keep pace with RB Leipzig. It's a game I expect Borussia Dortmund to win, right? And the odds for Dortmund to win is very massive. So if you guys like, you can double chance Borussia Dortmund. But we are going with over two. Leverkusen is going to get a goal or goals. And I mean, it's interesting. Look at Leverkusen's last five matches. Four out of their last five games have produced two or more goals. So the odd for over 2 goals is 1.22. And finally, we have this interesting game involving the New Saints FC and Connor Quakes. It's from the Wales Simro Premier League. And when you take a look at these, the New Saints, they're an interesting team. This is the only team, I think, in addition to Leverkusen, that hasn't lost domestically. Okay, they've lost just once. Yeah, the entire season. They've lost just once the entire season. So, and it's also interesting that they're also averaging a minimum of 3.5 goals at home. 3.5 goals at home. The away team is averaging a minimum of 2.5 goals away from. Head to head shows this fixture always produces goals. So we are going with the option of over 2 goals. And the reason why we are saying so is when you look at their standings, you see that TNS, I think at this point, they've won the league. Look at 89 points. The second place team, which is the team that is playing away, 59 points. So this is such a solid team. They're honestly a very, very solid team. So we are going with the option of over 2 goals. It's a game that will produce even 2.5 goals. If you guys want to take a bit of risk, you can play 2.5 goals. But we are going with over 2 goals. And the odd for over 2 goals is 1.8. And of course, um, you have the booking codes for your benefit, the one XBet and the Sportsbet. And I just want to wish you guys nothing but the absolute best with this round of matches. Thank you, guys.